How's it going, guys? I did my best. I tried really, really, really hard to bring Kingdom back, to resurrect Kingdom Soldier. But I guess there's only one human that will ever be resurrected. There were some false realities that I surrounded myself with as I was attempting to come back on YouTube and to be who I was. And the funny thing is, when I got frustrated trying to be who I was, I made a video like a couple days ago or whatever, where I talked about the content creator curse, and that was just me, because I didn't have any excuses for my lack of success. And like, I'll upload gameplay if I want to upload gameplay. Well, those videos were whack. I mean, let's be real. Like, I can't ask you guys. I would not subscribe to a YouTuber for any of the last like 3 videos I've made. I appreciate you guys supporting me that have. I appreciate you guys supporting me on the video with my wife. That is a video that I thought was actually really good. And some of the videos I initially did when I first came back, the video I did with my son asking him questions about Call of Duty, I love doing that video. That was a great video in my opinion. The best piece of advice that I was ever given in regards to content creation, and to those of you that make content, listen close. I remember Hector told me, he said, you have to be whatever character you say you are. And if you're Kingdom Soldier, what people loved about me was I was Kingdom. That was who I was. And Kingdom had a brand identity. Kingdom was going to be goofy. He was going to make corny jokes. He was going to laugh, do silly things in his videos, and never cussed and didn't talk negatively about people, but was honest about his opinions. And I was known for my predictions for Roster Mania. And, I'm not that guy anymore. That's the problem that I have to come to grips with. I'm not that person. And unfortunately, piled on top of me not being that person anymore is the fact that I really do not like Infinite Warfare. And when I say I don't like it, I mean I didn't watch a lick of the 2K yesterday. I just do not like it. Now, I've seen some plays that have been interesting. I've seen some 1v3s and stuff like that. Some of the S&D I can watch, but most of it, I'll be honest with you guys. Besides UAV, I don't know any other streaks on that game. I can name the ERAD, the NV4 or NB4, the OSA, of course, because everybody complains about it, or OSA, however you say it. I can't name another gun. I can't name a pistol. I can't name any of the combat rigs. I don't know that game. And I don't want to. That's part of the problem. I don't want to spend my time researching that game so that I can give you guys feedback on what's going on in the competitive community. Like, it's really saddening for me. And there's aspects of me that I have intentionally not mentioned to you guys in the same way that I do in my regular life. And what Hector told me is that you can't be 2 different people on your channel. You can't be schizophrenic on your channel. You have to be who you tell people you are. If you are Kingdom Soldier and you talk about esports and you dress a certain way and you smile a lot, that's who you gotta be. If you just all of a sudden become a dark, serious cusser, people are gonna unsubscribe because that's not who they subscribe to. And the reality of my channel right now is that even I think about the Kingdom story. People have been like, why aren't you doing that? That was good content. The Kingdom story, I skipped over in the last episode. I skipped over one of the most important moments of my entire life in college. I just skipped over it like it didn't happen. And that was when I accepted my call to preach and be a preacher and a pastor, and to read the Bible and to share it with others to the best of my abilities. And I have been told by others that I'm a good communicator, that I help people understand the Bible better. I've been working with youth for 12 years. I've been working in youth ministry, and I don't talk about that ever on my channel, but that's who I am. And over the last year that I wasn't uploading, that's who I became. is me. Unfortunately, trying to get back into this community and buying a PS4 and playing video games again and getting my Elgato and buying a headset, and I put so much more of my time into it. Now, I had a lot of fun making these last couple videos, like the 1v1 one. I had a lot of fun making it. Playing, I had a real lot of fun. But it's not the type of entertainment that, number one, you want. You know, if you read the description of my channel, I don't think I've ever changed it. But I don't want to just help. I think what I used to say is, I don't want to just help you grow and be a better player. I want to help you be a better person. That's not just my job. When I worked at Starbucks as a manager, I helped people become better people. Like, that was my goal, was to love people through their pain and through their hurt, and to help them become better human beings, not baristas or shift supervisors, but human beings. And that's what I want to do, you know, is I want to hop on here and just chat, you know, and be able to talk and not be ashamed of who I am. I'm a Christian, you know, I believe in Jesus, period. There is no changing that. There's, you know, you see all these books back here. I don't know if you can see them. There's Bible dictionaries and Unashamed by Lecrae and Onward and some of my other resources that I have. And I've got, you know, a Bible commentary over here that you can't see. And I've got other books behind me, pocket apologetics, and, you know, this is the stuff I'm reading every day. This is what's going into my brain. And I'm in seminary right now, so I'm learning about the New Testament and all this kind of stuff. You know, I've been to Bible college, but I'm learning more about what I believe. And to hop on this channel and to completely try to hide that aspect of me, it's creating a problem for me. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be me. And you know what? I've had, since I started uploading again, even though I was talking about esports, I think I've had 300-400 people unsubscribe. So I might as well follow the trend. I don't want people to unsubscribe, but I do want to be me. I want to be Anthony. And I think that there is some of you that would say, okay, I'm down. Let's see what you got to say, buddy. You know, help me grow. Help my life. When I was 15 years old, I was coming out of court, and my mom said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, I want to be a preacher. I want to be a pastor, but I think all my friends will laugh at me. I was a gang member at the time. I was a gang member, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, and chasing girls. But I told my mom I wanted to be a preacher. And very many of you guys watching, and a lot of people tell people what they want to be when they grow up. I was blessed enough to actually do it. I've been in ministry now for over 10 years. I have so many things I want to share with you guys. And what I'm not saying is that this is going to become a platform for me to preach, you know. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm a missional gamer. And what that means is I just want to shine a light. You know, I just want to love on you guys and help you grow and help you be who you're supposed to be, and tell you that no matter what your setup is in life, no matter what people have done to you, no matter what people have told you, no matter how many times you've failed, you have a purpose, there is a plan for you, and you can become something, period. There's not a person watching this video that cannot become something. You just gotta work hard. You gotta stay at it. You gotta strive at it. You gotta find the positive in all the negative and really focus on the positive. You know, the things that I've been told in my life, and you guys, if you've watched TKS, you know the things I've been told in my life. I don't know how I'm the man that I am today. I don't. You know, from my dad laughing in my face when I told him I was going to Bible college, to my principal in high school telling my mom and me, right with me sitting there, that I was going to be nothing, that I was not going to do anything with my life. Like, to being told when I was coming to be a senior in high school that I was going to have to repeat my junior year and graduate with my little brother. There's so many times in life, from being told by doctors that I was never going to have kids. My wife and I were told after 4 years of trying that we were never going to have children. And then we told our church, and they started praying, and 2 weeks later, my wife was pregnant. You know, and I know there's things that I believe that you guys don't believe, but here's the one thing I do believe. There's no human being on earth that wasn't born with purpose. There's no human being that exists that isn't designed for something specific, something that you can do. And if you just keep pursuing that, keep chasing after purpose, whatever it is you want to do with your life, go after it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be something and that you can't do something. I don't care if it's your mom, your brothers and sisters, your church or that you go to, the other gamers in the community. You can be something. There is a best version of you that you've already seen in your head. You can be that. I promise you. And if all my job is to stand here in this community and declare that and tell you that you can always start over, you can always be what you want to be, you can always be what you were made to be, you can always change, turn the corner and become something new, then that's what I'll do. You know, I just want to help you guys grow. I've seen so many people that I've been able to just season their life a little bit in this community. Just season them. Just kind of sprinkle some seasoning on their life. And I think the reason some of you guys keep coming back to me is because you know that the seasoning isn't bad. Even if you don't believe where it comes from, you know that the seasoning isn't bad. And that's what, you know, I just want to put some seasoning on your life. You know, and we can grow together. It's funny because saying stuff like this even makes me, you know, it's like, oh man, I'm just feeding into the dislikes and I'm creating I'm becoming something different. Well, if I'm gonna be anything on this channel for the rest of the time that I have it, then I want to be me more than anything else. I don't want to keep making up a different version of Kingdom Soldier, a different character, you know, and then trying to get you to love that character and be that person. I'm gonna take Optic Hex's advice, which is be one thing. Be one thing on your channel. Just be that. At the end of the day, I think I'm robbing you guys by not being who I am. I think ultimately, even if there's 5 people watching today that decide to be more bold and unashamed and decide that they're going to chase after their goals in life and chase after their dreams and chase after their visions and the things that they've seen for themselves, then this is worth it. Comment away. Ask questions like crazy. If you've made it this far in this video, I think we're at 15 minutes. Ask questions like crazy in the comments. I would love to answer, to respond, to do a Q&A. I've got some ideas for other types of stuff I can do on here and stuff that I can do on my Twitch channel because I do like streaming. I mean, it's fun. I just don't know when I'll have time with school. It's crazy. School is nuts. But I hope all this makes sense to you guys. I don't apologize. I don't want to apologize for what I'm doing right now. I guess the only thing I would apologize for is giving you a false image of my future on YouTube. But my channel was dead. You know, this channel, it has died and it's not going to be resurrected. So at the end of the day, if all I can do is be who I am to the couple hundred people that might watch my videos when I put them up, I'm down with that. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, also known as Anthony. And I'll see you guys in the next video.